This is called yuck.
Yeah.
Your family recipe?
Yep, it's yuck because it's got don't do that.
Oh.
I know what's right.
Don't do this one?
Not until you get the stuff diced.
Oh, not until this is diced?
That's right.
Then I put it in the pan?
Then that goes in the pan and that's slowly cooking and then...
And then you dice that?
Then you dice that and then...
Oh, there's a whole operation on this. We're learning how to do yuck. And of course, we took out this pineapple and mango piece of ham because it's so good. Now, can you use yuck with other meats other than ham?
You can use sausage.
Oh.
You can do it with sausage. You can break up your sausage patty, sausage links, sausage by the ounce or pound. It doesn't make any difference. It's just breakfast stuff.
And part of this is kind of like leftovers, right?
You don't have to
or
do
does it
that.
have to be? Oh, you don't need to do... Oh, that's right, because the juice is from the ham.
Yeah.
Which means no ham, no oil,
That's right. And you got to dice it up. I know. Yeah.
Oh.
You don't. If I can see the chunks from over here.
Oh, okay.
I know. We have a difference between my idea of dicing and her idea. My idea is small. Her idea is chunks. It's a generational thing.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's okay. When my mother has ideas of how she wants to create the stuff, we always tell her, make an example first so we know, because she knows how she wants it.
Yeah, because
okay.
You just dump that all into that thing now, and then just let it slowly cook. And I put a lid over the top of it, and it will simply make its own little juices.
Oh, yum.
There's no reason to add oil to this because you got the whole ham thing in there.
And ham has its own oil.
That's right.
So you don't have to worry about that.
We just put it on low and put a lid over it, and it will simply...
And I think that's the important part is the low, right?
Yep.
Because if you don't do it low...
Yeah. You don't want it high until you get the potatoes in there.
Okay, so there it is low. We're going to move this out of the way.
Yeah, don't ever use cooking oil if you don't have to. If you're using meat, there's never any reason for cooking oil.
Really? Oh yeah, because it already has all the fats, huh?
Because if worst comes to worst, you just simply add a little bit of water to that cooking.
I know, actually I always like that because it's a little bit of steam that comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This you dice up also. Yeah. It's supposed to, what it does is it makes, when you get done with this, there'll be an entire skillet full of stuff for a family.
Really?
This is
enough. This just feeds how many people? A family of 4, 6?
5.
Depends on how much you eat.
Yeah. Depends upon, because mostly what it is, it's you have...
There's a lot of potatoes here.
You have a lot of potatoes. But then it's still going to make this is the total breakfast dish. Everything in the pan. That's all it is.
And the nice part is you notice that is a one dish meal.
Because that just came about because my mother was in a hurry one day and she sort of,
So this is your family creation, your yuck.
Oh yeah. She actually put it into the company. I was almost going to say the company. She did put it into the company eventually.
What do you mean?
Well, they started making the same dish at the...
Oh, at the restaurant?
Yep. So they made it with, what they did was they used their shredded...
hash browns?
Shredded hash browns already, though.
So it gives it a little bit of a different texture.
Yep. But this is this is what we would do is we would use leftover boiled potatoes.
Oh, that's always good.
Because we'd always make too many boiled potatoes when we make boiled potatoes to eat. And then the next day everybody knew they were going to have yuck, so.
Now, after all the potato dishes you guys made, which one did you look forward to eating the most?
Any of them, because it's when we had them. And it's just a matter of the baked potatoes were the most complicated things to do. And you just stir that up Like I said, if you have to, you just add some water to it if there's no juices being
That
formed.
actually looks real nice right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just a little bit of color.
Yeah.
Just wanted to
So
check.
you need to get it. You need to get that almost like browned or something, because by the time you get down to the end, it's going to cook in its own heat.
Oh,
The
what is? Oh, the eggs are?
The eggs will cook in the heat of everything else, because you're going to bust the eggs up and put them in on top of everything, and then just stir
You don't
it.
scramble them first?
No.
Oh.
It will cook all on its own.
So what you see, these are actually 3 ingredients. You've got potatoes, meat, in our case ham, and eggs.
That's
That's
right.
it. Do you add any spices?
Nope.
Really?
It's the way it is. You can salt, or because the problem was in my family. My father had he had major heart surgery done in his life, and he had to go on a low sodium diet. So therefore, we couldn't put a lot of salt things in stuff.
And then you can add, of course, whatever toppings you want to your personal preference afterwards.
Well, you can put family members, melted cheese on top of them.
It probably tastes good just like it is.
Yeah, just like it is. You put salt and pepper on it. Actually, salt, pepper, ketchup, or Tabasco sauce, or all the things that would irritate a mother.
Why would those irritate a mother?
Mothers don't like you putting ketchup on eggs.
They don't?
No.
Why not?
Because they consider, ketchup on eggs to be, not nice. So basically, it's just something historical. It's just like you go into a restaurant and you say, "Can I?" When the chef brings you out his gourmet steak, and you ask him for some ketchup. Chefs hate that.
I know, don't they?
Yeah.
But why ketchup? Because it's just
Because steaks are tasteless in most cases.
Oh. I always like the A1 or the Worcester sauce.
Yeah, well, my grandfather lived on Worcester sauce. They would buy it by the case, and he'd put Worcester. My grandmother couldn't cook, you have to remember.
Oh, that's right.
So,
these are probably chopped up small enough, don't you think, or diced small enough?
That's right. Now we just would go over and see how the underside is.
So what we did was we went to check on the ham, and we added some water in the bottom. And we're getting the water to boil because we're going to put the potatoes in there.
Yeah, and the water doesn't hurt it, because mostly what happens is most of the time you're using something that's frozen, and therefore you need the liquids from the thing. But see, it's just, you want to get the juices out of the ham, and you're cooking it like this, add some water to it, and that'll do it.
Is that what happens?
Yeah, it's all about not. You want to
Not adding oil.
Yes, it's all about not adding oil. And you can add, like I said, you can add, like we did the other day, was add tea, green tea to it. Green tea is basically, it provides no taste or anything to it, but it provides stuff for your body also at the same time. It's just like...
Oh yeah, because you could just add the green tea to it instead of just water, right?
Yep, so...
But part of it is the green tea adds a little bit of flavoring, doesn't it?
Well, no,
Well,
it
if the
depends
water
upon the
boils
green
off.
tea that you're getting.
Oh, that's true.
You can get ordinary, the best type of stuff would be like the green tea, 100 bags for like $1, $2. There's that basic.
Ooh,
There you
yeah,
go.
now it's nice
Now
and
you
oily.
simply add, what I would do is I dump everything in the lid,
And then pour the lid over.
and then just slowly dump the lid, because the lid
Actually, that makes sense.
always acts as a shield.
Oh. Yeah, remember you asked about why I don't have an apron on?
Yeah. Well, because once again today she's got, people don't realize it, but she is injured again, so, just those things happen when you're working, so she's a little bit slower today and a little bit more careful about what she's doing. Well, because if you yank anything, you're totally out of whack. Now, that's right, just like that. That's your shield. It is
Actually, that's a good way to do it because you
it
don't
will
have to
not
worry about
splatter on you if you hold that in front of you when you're doing it.
it. That's a good way of doing it, actually.
I can let you